Boy, do I have something exciting to share with you guys today. On this channel, I basically share all of my money-making strategies in digital marketing. Primarily, my main focus with earning income is through affiliate marketing, and then I teach affiliate marketing. So those two things. So I do affiliate marketing on blogs, I do affiliate marketing on YouTube, I do affiliate marketing on Pinterest, I do affiliate marketing on TikTok shops, I do affiliate marketing on Amazon. Did I say YouTube? Okay, so you get the idea here. Today, I'm going to show you a really cool strategy. If you are interested at all in doing any kind of hyper-local affiliate marketing or travel blogging type of affiliate marketing, this is for you. Now, I live in Las Vegas, and so I am focusing on my website that is all about Las Vegas. I'm actually also a licensed real estate agent, so it does kind of lend itself to also generating potential real estate leads. But we're going to focus today purely on the affiliate marketing and the monetization aspects of a blog like this. I'm going to show you exactly how I write it, how I create it, how I make the images, and how I put in the affiliate links to monetize it. Okay. Now, I just did this morning because I wanted to show you the exact strategy. So what I'm looking at here is this is an affiliate opportunity. This is called Get Your Guide. And there's another one called Viator. It's over here. All right, there's probably more, but these are the two that I play the most with. And Viator is one I've been using for a long time. The Get Your Guide one is fairly new. But for today, in this video, I'm going to focus on the Get Your Guide. But keep in mind, you can also do this with Viator if you have an affiliate link with them. So here's what it looks like. So this was the exact inspiration this morning. I said, I noticed that here's how it worked. I have this analytics software called Clicky. I'll put the links below to the software I talk about. So one of the ways I get inspiration every day as a content creator is I go to my analytics and I look at what people are visiting. So on my Vegas site, this is just right now as of this morning. So they were visiting my Las Vegas Birds blog, my Zach Bagans The Haunted Museum blog. All right, so this is where the inspiration came from. I opened my Zach Bagans Museum blog and I noticed it was pretty outdated. So I went in there today and I updated it. I made new images, I updated the blog, I put in more current information. And then while I was doing this, I thought, is there any way to monetize this with affiliate income? Now, right now, it's being monetized with ad revenue. So anywhere you see ads popping up on this blog, that's Google ads. It's being monetized with those, but there's always more ways, right? So I went over to Get Your Guide and I typed in haunted. Now let me just log into this really quick so that we can see that back end right there. Okay, perfect. So I went in here and I typed in tools and then I went to links. And I just started poking around here. I put Las Vegas haunted. So I wanted to see if there were any haunted tours that actually went to the haunted house, that specific haunted house. You can also do this from the front end, which might be easier just so that you can find the tour. So it would look like this. If we're just on the Get Your Guide on the home page, and then we type, let me do it this way, getyourguide.com. I don't want the partner site. I just want the regular site. There it is. Okay. So you might poke around first. So I typed in Las Vegas haunted. This is the front end of the website. And I clicked search. All right, here we go. So we have this one, Las Vegas Gangsters, Glitz and Glitz. That's easier for you to say. Ghost Tour, Haunted Las Vegas Tour. So I'm going through each one of these. And I'm looking to see, do any of those go to the Haunted Museum? Okay. Now, what I did is I just went ahead down here and I put in a widget that goes to all the haunted things that were popping up. Okay. Not perfect. I need to go in and look at those a little bit better and select only ones that have haunted or ghost on them. But you get the idea. I can also sprinkle them in the middle and I'll show you how we do that. So what's going to happen is if somebody were to click on this haunted tour and they were to book this tour, I'm going to get a commission as an affiliate with Get Your Guide. And I believe that I compared this Viter and Get Your Guide, and I think they were about the same commission and similar tours. I don't think I saw that much of a difference between the two. I just poked at it a little bit. So not a deep dive, but a peak comparison, okay? So I'm also typically, if there's a lot of tours to choose from, I'm going to sort these and I'm going to go 4 to 4.5 stars and up if I'm going to include them, because I don't want people canceling or having problems with it. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. All right, so now what? So as I'm sitting here looking at this, I'm thinking to myself, well, Halloween, it's already October. Halloween's in a few days. I really don't want to do that much more about haunted and ghosts right at this moment. So, but it inspired me to think, what blog haven't I created yet that could drive traffic to this Get Your Guide? So I started playing around up here, and I think I just went to the home page, and then I just typed in things to do. Yeah, that's what I did. I think I typed in Las Vegas and then things to do. And one of the things, there we go. So I'm looking at this, shows and musicals, entry tickets, air and helicopter tours, and I'm thinking I need to do a blog for each one of these items. So I just decided to start with day trips. So I clicked on day trips and I looked at all the day trips that are being offered by Get Your Guide. Sorry, my computer internet seems to be a little slow today. It's not the website. It's definitely my computer. So then what I did is I used the filters and I went down here and I did 4.5 stars and up, because there are so many. Look what it did. It gave me 90. Then what I did is this is where the AI comes in. So I have a Chrome extension up here called Harpa, okay? However you want to get here is fine. I'm just showing you what I use. So I use Harpa, and Harpa is powered by multiple AI solutions. I have it plugged in to my paid ChatGPT 4.0 account, the $20 a month version. You can play with this, okay? That's what I have plugged in here. Now, what I can do is click these little 3 dots. I can make this page aware. What that means is this now reads the page. So right here, I could say, make a list of all the places mentioned on this page. Now it's reading all the tours. I didn't say make a list of the tours. I said the locations, and I did that for a reason, and I'll show you. So here we go. Grand Canyon, Hoover Dam, Antelope Canyon, Horseshoe Bend, Valley of Fire State Park, Bryce National Park, Zion National Park, Los Angeles, Hollywood. All right, so I'm going to decide which one of those I want to include and which one of those I don't include. And then here's the next step. I actually opened, you can do this from here too, but I opened ChatGPT in its native form because I wanted it to be able to save our dialogue as we're chit-chatting here in case I go away and come back and go away and come back. All right, so what I created was this. This is the draft of what I created, okay? 18 must-do day trips from Las Vegas. And ChatGPT wrote this. And I did Grand Canyon and Hoover Dam and Valley of Fire. Now, what you'll notice is each one of these has the same format. It has an intro, it has the top experiences, it has the best time to visit, it has things to take with you, and best for this type of traveler. I told ChatGPT I wanted those things. All right, let's pretend you have no idea what you're doing and you don't know what to include. Tell ChatGPT, I'm writing a blog. I'm going to add tours to the blog in order to make affiliate income. I want to provide value to the reader about the tours. I'm going to sort these by popular day trip locations from Las Vegas. Just tell ChatGPT in human form, as if you were talking to a personal assistant, what you want it to do, okay? What should I include for each location that someone considering a travel there would want to know? Let's see what ChatGPT gives us. Oh, nice. So basically kind of what I already created. I didn't even use this before. I just kind of went on I'm from Vegas, so I just kind of went on a little hunch, right? What to pack or prepare. Insider tips. Ooh, this one's good. Common challenges and how to overcome them. Affiliated tour recommendations. Okay, we're going to add those later. Where to eat. Map and directions. All right, I'm going to say, okay, let's omit the map and directions and the tour info, as I will add those later. Is there anything else I don't want on there? Maybe let's don't do the challenges part right now. Okay. And then I'm going to say, are you ready for the first location? All right. Let me show you what happens. We're to save this. I'm going to come back. If I were just to say, actually, let's do it from here. If I were just to say to ChatGPT, where's my list? All right. Pretend this is our list. If I were to say to ChatGPT, write a blog about the best day trips from Las Vegas using this list. Okay. I want to show you something. So, one, I don't know why it adds these little squirrely dividers. So I tell it not to add dividers. But look what else. This is not super helpful. This did not do all of those other things that the other ChatGPT gave us when I asked it how to be valuable. So you cannot just go to ChatGPT and say, write an article. It's not going to be very good or very helpful. Okay. So this is why I don't do it this way. Instead, the way I do it is what we just did. We ask it how to be helpful. Then we're going to do it one location at a time, because I want to make sure that it's producing long form, helpful content. And it won't do that just with a simple blog like that. It's going to be way too short and not very helpful. So let's just pick the first location. Let's do Grand Canyon West. Okay. So I'm going to put in there Grand Canyon West. And then what it's going to do is it's going to take exactly how it told us to be helpful, and it's going to give us the quick overview. Then it's going to give us the top attractions and highlights. And then it's going to give us the, whatever the next part is. What's the next part? Best times to visit. Oh, this is so good, you guys. Look how meaty this is for a roundup style long form listicle blog post. So good. Okay. Now, what I would do next is I copy this and I paste it into that section. So in our case, I did Grand Canyon. Here's Grand Canyon. Okay. Got it? Then once that's done, I say, now do the same with, and then you give them the next item on the list, Hoover Dam. Once you go through and do this with each section, then your blog, look how long this blog is. And I didn't even do all those extras that it just gave us. I should add those other ones. They were so good. But the document overview, let's look at the outline. It is 8,000 words long. Whoa. What? Is that for real? That's incredible. 8,000 words long. Now, what we could do, we could break this down by category. And instead of doing an 8,000 word blog, we could change that to cut it in half and say just nature day trips. Actually, these are all still nature day trips. Anyway, I love it. I'm going with it as it is. Okay, next step. Next step is to create an image for each. Okay, so Grand Canyon. So what you could do is just paste in your description of Grand Canyon. This is how I usually start. I'm going to go to this website called Ideogram or Ideogram. I'm really not sure which one it's called. Could be either. And I am going to paste in this little description, and I'm going to say make me a 9 by 16 because I like Pinterest style, Pinterest size images because I'm using so much of this for Pinterest. Now, the images you're looking at the screen, while they're down here, our images are creating. I did not make these. This is just a shared library that people are sharing publicly, the things that they made. I don't share mine publicly. Typically, I keep it in the private folder. So look at the bottom right. You're going to see here what it's creating for us. Wow, look at these. This is beautiful. Look at these. Stunning. All right. So what I could do is I'm going to right click and I'm going to download JPEG and I'm going to put Grand Canyon West. Okay. Now I have an AI disclosure. I wasn't sure at first if I wanted to do an AI disclosure, but I decided to because I don't want to trick people into thinking something is what it isn't. I don't think people really care if they know it's AI. And I also want to make sure with advertisers that it's disclosed. So anyway, mine's right here. Some links on this site are affiliate links. Portions of this content are created by AI. I just decided to add it. No other reason than I just decided to add it. Okay. So here's what it looks like. Once you go in, we're just going to add that image right under Grand Canyon. Okay. There are so many ways that you could change that. You could say, put people hiking on there, make it a helicopter over the Grand Canyon. For the sake of making this easy right now, I'm just going to paste it right here. Okay. Now I'm going to make it full size 9:16. And then normally I would type in a little text right here because when I pin this later, that's going to show up as the description. Also, of course, alt tags for people that are visually impaired, but this really doesn't describe the image as much as it does create a little description in the bottom of the pin. Just a little hack that I figured out over time. Okay. Now we need to go get the tours that go with the Grand Canyon. So next step is to go over to our create a link from the Get Your Guide. So you do have to sign up as an affiliate with Get Your Guide in order to do this. Now your next step, go to tools and you can do an activity widget. You can do add manual widgets. Now we're doing Grand Canyon. So I'm going to type in Grand Canyon. What does that give us? I don't think that one's working. Let me see. Tools. Let me see what the city one does. I'm going to do, there we go. Las Vegas, Grand Canyon, Antelope Canyon. That's what I want. Okay. Now, I want that. Oops. It didn't give it all to me, did it? So I might need to go back to the activity widget. Let me see here. Hold on one second. All right, I found what we need. We need the activity widget. So go to tools. We're going to go to activity widget. Then instead of automatic, we're going to click over to manual. Then I'm going to do search and I'm going to do Las Vegas Grand Canyon. Then how many activities do you want to be in your widget? That's still not giving me what I want. Las Vegas Grand Canyon. Okay, found it. Had to type in Las Vegas to Grand Canyon. Okay. There might be other things I need to type in here, but I also can add each one individually with the URL. Let me see what happens if I just do Grand Canyon. Okay, yeah, I want Las Vegas to Grand Canyon. Then how many do we want? How many tours do we want? Now remember, there were 90 tours, but not all for Grand Canyon. So let's, oh, these are perfect. This is exactly what I want. Okay. Now you can choose how many you want to show up in that top part. Okay. The main idea is that we want to get them clicking through and shopping on the Get Your Guide. So for the sake of the shape of my blog, I'm going to go with 4. And let me see, can I put it in a 2 column? I have to play around with this a little bit. 4, and then, I was hoping it would let me put 2 in a row, and I think you have to do the 3 in a row, it looks like to me. All right, that's okay. I'm going to go with 4, and let's do 6 then if I have to do 3 to a row. All right, I'm going to do 6. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to copy this code that they're giving us. Okay, copy the code. I'm going to go over here. We're going to take a look at what this looks like. I'm going to go down to the bottom, and here's what I'm going to type in. Tours to Grand Canyon. I'm going to make that an H2 like the rest of the blog. And then I'm just going to paste. I'm going to click this to add a little block. I'm going to include an HTML block, and I'm going to paste the tour. Okay. Now I'm going to save this draft so that we can preview what it looks like now. View the preview. There's our picture. That is gorgeous, stunning. Look at, oh, that looks good. That actually turned out really good. I'm happy with the 3. I wasn't sure since I have a side column in here, which I'm going back and forth with whether or not to include a side column, but I think there's more advertising opportunity there if I do. So I like it. So there's the 3. That's good. Now I will go do the same thing with Hoover Dam, the same thing. So you get the idea of what all of this looks like. And then the only other really cool thing I have to show you is I want to make a featured blog photo for this blog that looks in line with all these other ones I'm doing. So watch out, watch this final little really cool hack here. If you stayed till the end, you're really going to appreciate this. Okay, so I've done the blog. Now I want to create the featured blog photo. So I come back up here to Harpa, and I have pre-saved a featured photo prompt in here. Mine is called Ballin Vegas, FEM. That stands for featured, I can't remember now. Some kind of featured photo. All right. I've got a little blog prompt in there. Watch what this does. It's so cool. I'm going to click that. Okay. It's going to create a prompt. Now the prompt, I've already preset it with the colors, the style, kind of like what my whole website vibe is. And then it gives me this description. I'm going to paste this in here. And then I'm going to go back over to that ideogram or ideogram. I'm going to paste this right here. And then I'm going to click 16:9 so that it gives me that horizontal blog. And then I'm going to do one for the pin that'll be an overall pin for the whole roundup, right? So in doing this, I am going to wind up with 19 pins. The main featured blog pin that has the 18 roundups, and then each one of these pictures is going to go with each one of the tours. But then look at this, look at these blog photos. How cool is this? Unlock Vegas, top 18 day trips you can't miss. Your next adventure starts just outside the strip. Now the URL is here is wrong. Usually I'll get rid of the URL on the featured blog photo. I'll go back in and revise to get rid of that because it's not necessary when it's just on the featured blog. But then watch, I'll turn this into a pin, go to 916. The best way to get that footer to work is make sure nothing comes after the footer. So where do I have footer written in here? Right here. So I'm going to move color scheme above footer. It's just something that I have found, excuse me, is that the footer, if it comes last, I usually get a better image. Let's try it. All right, here we go. Bottom 4 popping up right now. Oh, look. This is perfect. Unlock Vegas, top 18 day trips you can't miss. Nailed it. Nailed it. Second one, Unlock Vegas, top 18 day trips you can't miss. That's good. A little redundant there. This one, don't like the lettering, can't use it. This one, Unlock Vegas, top 18. Yep, that one works. Turn that into a feature blog photo. You're good to go. Anyway, I hope this strategy excites you. I do have a coaching program, free ebooks, courses, everything's in the description below. And thank you so much for joining me today.